Hey, what is going on everyone? It's Jacob. Welcome back to another video. In this video, I want to talk about a question that pops up quite a lot and popped up again recently, and that's why aren't my leads converting in my online business? Okay, comes through a lot with students that I'm helping with their high ticket affiliate marketing, and it's a question that pops up pretty frequently. Okay, and there's a couple of reasons that this might be happening. Three big ones in particular that I'm going to talk through in this video. Okay. So if this is something that you've struggled with, you might be generating some email leads, maybe you're generating people into your Facebook group, they could be leads, they could be really anyone that's might be paying attention to your content or coming through an ad, but they're just not converting. They're not converting into buyers. They're not taking that extra step, pulling out the credit card and purchasing something, okay? This will give you three really, really important things to look at that will hopefully help you fix that, okay? Before we jump into it, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon so you get notified whenever I drop a new video. Give the video a like if you get any value from it, and feel free to drop any questions or whatever below, and I'll do my best to get back to them, okay? So, first things first is, why does this happen, right? It can be one of three reasons, right? There's three strategic reasons, and then there's one kind of more internal, behind the scenes reason that we'll touch on at the end, that I think a lot of people struggle with as well. So if we start with the strategic stuff, the first one is the offer, right? Is your offer irresistible to the people that you're targeting? Do they have a serious enough problem that they are going to be willing to pull out their credit card and pay, a decent amount of money, depends on what it is that you're selling, in order to fix that problem? Is that offer irresistible enough to those people, right? Does it tick the boxes in terms of what they are looking for, what they think they need? Does it give them all of the things so that they can sit there and go, yep, that makes sense to me, I can do that? There's a concept called positive expectancy, and it's effectively where someone just they see a pitch or information or whatever, and then they go, yeah, that makes sense to me, that's something that I can do, and your offer and your presentation of it needs to achieve that, right? So there's a couple of pillars to a really good offer that I can walk you through quickly, right? And this applies to affiliate products if you're promoting affiliate products, and it applies to your own products as well. The first thing is what is your core product? Okay, so when I think about an offer, I think about the overall package, and the product is like the core main thing that you're getting. So if you're an affiliate marketer, your core product would be the thing that you're promoting, and your offer would be everything once you've wrapped your support and bonuses and stuff around that. Okay, so there's really three main parts to think about. Is my core product giving them a clear path from A to B, right? If it's a good product, what it's going to do is it's going to solve a problem for somebody. They're currently here, they want to get here. Your core product is the vehicle that gets them from A to B. You need to look at that and go, is there a clear path, right? Is there a clear plan? So when we help people with their high ticket affiliate marketing and helping them go from 0 to 10K a month, we lay out the plan that I've built and that I've used and that now hundreds of students have used, which is called the Mocha Blueprint. There's 4 parts to it: your mindset, your offer, your conversion, and your audience. Okay, there's a clear plan. We get your mindset in check, we help you find your offer, we get your conversion process dialed in, and then we get you attracting the right type of people who can go through the conversion process to buy your thing, which is then going to in turn improve your mindset. There's a clear roadmap. It obviously gets more detailed than that, but there's a clear roadmap of how to go from where you are now to where you want to get to. So you've got to look at your core product and say, is this a good product? Is this something that I feel comfortable promoting? Or if it's your own product, is it clear how it's going to take your prospects from A to B? That's the first thing to look at. The second thing to look at is, are you offering any kind of support, right? And this is going to depend on price, as to how much support you're offering, but are people able to see that, when I get inside, there's going to be someone I can ask questions to, or there's a community, or what is there that lets people know that they're not on their own once they get inside? Some kind of support is really, really helpful, and again, that's going to depend on the price point. Okay, you could do a Facebook group, you could do one-to-one, you could do Voxer, you could do messenger support, you can do Q&A calls. You can structure it in 1,000 different ways, but the point is some kind of support. It could be email, it doesn't matter, but just a place where people can go and ask a question if they need to, okay? That's the next thing to think of. And then the last thing to think of is people love bonuses, right? Like rightly or wrongly, I think in a lot of cases they just distract people, but they like bonuses. They like getting free shit. They like extra stuff. So what have you got in there that's perceived to be a bonus? And is it ticking the boxes of what it should? Okay, so when you think about a bonus, you want that to be something extra that helps people go from A to B faster, right? Helps people move along that spectrum quicker. So they're the things to think about when you're crafting your offer. Obviously, there needs to be a market for it. Obviously, that market needs to be able to afford it. Obviously, it needs to be a big enough problem. But assuming all that's in place, your offer needs to be really, really strong. And it needs to be irresistible, right? Chances are you're competing against other people. So start there, look at your offer and say, where can I improve it? What can I make better, right? And if you want some feedback on this, ask your audience, ask the people that have already purchased it. What would you like to see in this? You know, what would make this even more of a no-brainer? Or ask people that haven't purchased and say, why haven't you purchased this yet? You will get some really, really direct feedback that will really, really help improve your offer, okay? So start there. The second thing is your conversion process. Does your conversion process match the platform that you're using? Does your conversion process match the price point of the product that you're using? Is it dialed in, right? Are you using not only the right one, but are you using it correctly? Okay, so you need to look at that and go, am I using the right funnel? Should I be talking to people directly? Am I trying to sell something that's like $10,000 through like a 15-minute VSL with no phone call? Does my sales process match up to what I'm trying to sell, right? Or am I getting on the phone to sell people something for $10, right? You need to look at your sales process and make sure it's the right one for you. For the most part, it's going to be pretty common sense, but there is times that I see people just using completely the wrong sales process. Then, assuming you've got the right one, are you doing it well? Like, is it built effectively to take people on a bit of a journey that highlights their problems, digs into their pain points, shows them, you know, what the future can look like, future pacing, and then presents them with that irresistible offer, right? Can your sales process be improved? You know, can you improve your call process? Can you improve your sales video? Can you improve your email follow-ups? Break down all of the components of your conversion process. There's probably going to be quite a few, and start working every single day on improving it. Okay, you know, that's something that will constantly evolve and constantly be updated. We're always updating our funnels and changing our emails and playing around with stuff, because improving that process is super, super important. The third strategic tip that I can give you about improving your conversion rates or you know, taking you from a place where people aren't converting to they are converting ideally, is it the right people, right? Are you attracting the right people? Are you targeting the right people, or are they completely wrong? There's a couple of layers to this. One is understanding a concept called phases of awareness. What's the state of awareness of the person? Are you trying to pitch a specific solution to somebody who doesn't even know that they've got that problem? If you're trying to do that, it's going to be really, really tough, right? If you're trying to do that, you need to have more content that takes people along the journey, kind of the indoctrination process, to get them to that point where they go, I've got that problem, I'm looking for a solution, that's my solution, then they'll buy, right? So look at who you're targeting and look, are they aware that they've got a problem that my product can solve? Okay. The next thing you need to look at is, are you attracting people who can actually afford your product? Or are you bringing people into your audience who can actually afford your product? And are you explicitly stating in your content who you want to work with and who you don't want to work with? You guys will hear me say in these videos, I say it in my Facebook group, in my emails, I don't want to work with people who aren't willing to invest in themselves. I don't want to work with people who aren't going to take this seriously. I don't want to work with people who are going to moan and complain. I don't want to work with people who aren't going to do the work themselves, right? Who expect everything to be done for them. You need to explicitly state these things in your content so that you push away those people who don't fit your profile of what you're looking for in a customer, assuming you've got the phases of awareness thing in check and you've got, you know, the right-ish people in your audience, you need to be bringing in the people that are the right fit and pushing away the people who are the wrong fit. Okay? If you tackle those three things strategically, you improve your offer, right? Using the three pillars that we just spoke about. Can I make the core product better with a clear plan from A to B? Can I add some more support to help people out so they don't feel, you know, lost and confused and alone? And what bonuses can I add to accelerate the A to B path? You analyze your sales process. Do we need to change it? Do we need to change it completely? Where can we improve it? And you start making incremental, you know, baby steps every day to make it better. And then you start looking at who you're attracting, right? Are you bringing the right people in? Are they in the right state of mind? Do you need to warm them up more with more content? Do you need to push away the freebie seekers and take a harder line on people who might be wasting your time? If you play around with those three things strategically, you will see a drastic improvement in your conversions. Okay. The last one that I want to give you, the last little extra tip, is what's going to be going on up here. This is your mindset when it comes to selling, converting. And this doesn't matter if you're doing a YouTube video. This doesn't matter if you're writing a Facebook post. This doesn't matter if you're talking to someone on the phone, someone on Messenger, right? I've sold stuff on every single one of those platforms, a lot of stuff on every one of those platforms. And if you're in the mindset of neediness, the mindset of desperation, the mindset of I need to make this sale, the mindset of gee, I hope this works, and you're not completely detached from if it works, great. If it doesn't, I'm going to try something else, and you're completely removing yourself from the outcome. If you're not in that state of mind, it's going to come across in your content. It's going to come across in your calls. It's going to come across in your messages, right? That neediness just reeks of desperation, and it really repels people. And you may not even notice it, but it will come across. Okay, and this can be really tough when you're getting started and you just, more than anything in the world, you want to make those first few sales. You need to do as much as you can to become super obsessed with the process and making that as strong as possible, your offer as strong as possible, improving your audience and your content, and detaching from the outcome, removing yourself from the outcome. It doesn't matter what happens, right? You need to just keep getting better and better on that process, and then the results will come off the back of that. So try as much as possible, be in that mindset when you're creating your content, when you're making your offers, all that kind of stuff. And if you pair that with the three strategic things that we covered, it will really help. Okay, hopefully you got some value from this. If you want to work with me and my team on high ticket affiliate marketing, you can leverage the system that we've built. We can close sales on the phone for you. We'll help you get your mindset in check. We'll help you craft your high ticket affiliate offer. We'll help you sell stuff. We'll help you build an audience organically, and then we can get you into some paid ad stuff. If you want to get into high ticket affiliate game, start making $1,000 plus commissions, either through our system, or we can show you how to promote whatever you want. Check out the links in the description. There's some info down there that will definitely be of interest to you. Give the video a like if you got any value from it. Subscribe to the channel. I'll talk to you all soon. Cheers.